by first come, first served. I think we
Period.
should put that there so people
Yeah,
know.
just put a period there.
Just a period, yeah, just take out and intent.
That's
Sorry.
right. So the
And the
invitation
picture.
will be there.
It's recognition, one, and then the second paragraph down.
So you want me to keep, well, you limited space.
Yeah, I keep that,
You
yeah.
have to. So you start first serve, period.
And winners will get, an invitation.
That's the
But
first
that's in the
sentence.
first
That's in the
sentence.
first
So
sentence.
just leave out.
Yeah,
Right.
just take that out.
Okay.
I have a question. When they turn in their work, their artwork, is every district doing it different? Like, I know in the past, our director in my previous district, she was bringing it in, or somebody from, are the teachers teaching it here? Majority are they taking it to the office and then they're bringing it here?
I have done both ways, the majority, the teachers and both. And bring parents come in and bring them.
And that depends on every district, maybe to ask our district, right, what's more practical for each district.
It's however, I'll take them any way they come.
Okay.
It's a secret, but I take them later.
In the past,
Yeah, it says in the description, it says that class projects, there's supposed to be individual, not class projects, and every year we get class projects. And so if you are out there in your schools working with the teachers, if you could encourage them to do, individual, or if they're doing class projects, if one or two for one day's project, one or two for another, because the chance of the student winning when there's 15 of the same ones is limited, so.
I have one suggestion, if you could do it, because sometimes it doesn't get to all the school districts. It only gets to a few of the teachers, they realize it and they point it out. The Parent Appreciation Award, if you could mail that form to all us CACs, because I know with mine, I'm gonna personally take it into the special ed director and tell her that, I wanna make sure it's posted and maybe ask my superintendent if he can put it in our news that he does. Because, this is important and, there's lots of teachers out there that deserve this. And sometimes you don't get it because that school's not informed, but this school is, so it's kind of.
or the school isn't informed, but maybe somebody doesn't inform them,
Yeah.
he gets in the middle, lost.
Yeah, so I just want to make sure, and the school district that I'm from, that it's really advertised good, that, so also you want our parents to write about the teachers. This is other evaluations.
We also have a recognition at the end that SELPA does through transition and through regional services. The only thing I want to make sure, because I agree, these teachers are fabulous, but we really want to make sure that the time of appreciating these kids is for the kids. They get the majority of the time. So if we get 50, 100 teachers because we feel we have to do it, it kind of takes away, and I'm not by no
The
means.
school districts window something smaller, but no, I thought that's how they do it. And then they give you the ones that they feel that, there was so many of them for this teacher that, that's what they bring forward to you.
Okay. It's all through this.
Okay.
And I do agree, by no means am I trying to push the teachers out. They work hard, they're fabulous, but I want to make sure that we don't spend all our time appreciating
Adults.
the job
Oh, I
that they
didn't
do
know
so
that.
well.
You mean
but-
every one of these that you get,
Yes,
the teacher gets an award?
yes.
That's
Every
very cool.
student that enters this gets an award, whether they come to or not. And last year, I did it a little different. I sent all the awards to the, because this comes at the end of the month, or end of the year. School's out, and pretty soon I'm still having these awards. So I sent them to the teacher. That's like the first thing that goes out as soon as I finish my list. And we get the winners after you guys judge. That's the first thing I do, is get all certificates made for all the kids. I ship it to their teacher. Either they have an assembly and they honor those kids at the assembly, which brings them forward, or they have their own little classroom assembly. So every kid gets a pat on the back and a way to go. Even the ones that win still go up in front of their schools and get that. And then we have the winner. I got awards coming out of every angle.
Anyone who has good typing skills, we'll take any of them. Parent volunteers here.
It comes out pretty good once you get it all in correctly and tidy, because it's just a merge.
When's the judging? Sorry.
It's at the March meeting. I don't know if it's March 12th, 13th, 16th, it's somewhere right in there.
Okay, but it's Tuesday, right?
Yes.
Only because this has March 15th on it, the attendance thing.
Yeah.
The
And
judging
it's
is
the
in
13th.
the afternoon.
It's the 13th though, 'cause the 15th is a Thursday.
It's whatever is on your attendance, that's the correct date.
But don't we usually have it like at 3 o'clock? It's not too
Well,
early.
we changed it last
says
time.
15th.
I think we even had, no, we had you guys come back because we didn't have enough.
Yeah, I did an afternoon, so.
That's right, we changed it because we never got through the meeting. We never got through the meeting, so we did it the next day or the day after.
So then, okay, I'm sorry, Karen, I just want to be clear. Are we having a meeting on the 13th?
No.
The
We will
attendance
have a
says
short
March
meeting because
15th,
I
which
will
is
have
Thursday.
fiscal items to bring forward because we need, that is the time fee for service needs to be sent to superintendents.
Okay, so it is Tuesday, the 13th, not the 15th that's on the attendance.
I don't have a real calendar.
Yeah, the 13th is a Tuesday.
Thursday.
Okay, then.
That's what it is, okay, at our regular 5:30.
Yeah, we might, yeah.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
So we're not gonna come early and judge for people that can? Because it's always worked better that way, that we don't mingle it with a business meeting, it's never worked kind of with.
Well, it has in the past, but the last meeting it didn't, so that's why we
Oh,
wrote.
no, I've helped in the past, and
But that's what
It's
we
been-
did tonight, only
Yeah,
last
that's what
year.
we did it
Only
last
last year.
Only last year.
I've
We
done
came
it,
back.
I've done it twice or 3 times,
And
and it's
it was
always
nice.
in the afternoon.
Absolutely.
Last
Last time was probably the only
time was the only time. because we
I will
didn't-
make those changes on the application, they will be going out. I will make sure the CDC members, you still want to get the parent appreciation?
Yeah, if I could.
Well, you know what, how about if I send you the whole packet, because I'd like for you to also push to get the kids in there.
Okay, and number 4, CSA service, I sent that, do you have comment?
I can show you, I guarantee you don't have time to go through it.
Oh, so,
You guys sent a survey out, you sent a survey out, let me tell you. They're all divided by, districts. I have some entered, and as they kept, I felt like Santa Claus getting the big mail bags for the kids.
Naughty and
Um,
nice.
Some of them are entered, and then.
Do we want to do our own individually, or do you not want to
You
do
gotta
that?
decide. What I can do is I can create like a spreadsheet with the same questions, and then give it to each person, so we have the same spreadsheet. I think it's a great idea to divide it by districts, because I think your district directors, superintendents, would love to see what it says. And just from going through there's a lot of good feedback. So,
So how would you do that? Because I know where there's something quantitative where you could put yes, no, these are the options, but when they have comments, do you just list all the comments,
well,
here?
I did at the beginning. And the spreadsheet kept going. And now
I've
it's
done it for just one
Arizona.
elementary school, so I can't even imagine.
So I think I might need to get back in there and maybe two-part it. And I'm not sure how yet, because I got sidetracked.
Maybe we should say something.
So,
Teacher? Martina.
Yes, Liz?
We,
I didn't get one.
none of us got one. Just FYI.
Okay.
You just teach, teacher, that's very important.
Oh, I'm in school all the time. I'm
you
part of
can ask
it.
your CC
Oh, I
representative
stay on.
and most
Yeah.
board members, so you can ask them.
you guys are.
Well, they can get out.
And you guys are Ontario too? Ontario?
So I will look that up or get a spreadsheet that looks more accessible for everybody to be pegging in every thing, and then I'll let you know when the spreadsheet's ready and ship it out to you guys via email.
You already started then, huh?
Well, I started on Chino, because Chino was coming in.
Okay, so next time maybe what needs to be done is the school district special ed department really needs to handle inputting these. Get the same spreadsheet.
But if it's a CHC function,
Right.
the school districts are,
Because they
like
get their
I
own
did on
survey.
this, they're all swamped. So,
A lot of districts down the furlough days, I mean, they're pretty spread out right now.
What does Upland look like? I'm sorry, just curious.
it'll be $29.95 and it goes from the CHC.
That would be Ontario, Montclair. You guys are bigger.
So if you want, what I'll do is I'll get that going, then I'll send it out to you guys so you know it's ready, and then you could let me know who wants to come and start.
This would be
You
good
got
information
kids?
for the May meeting, the annual meeting, when you
Yes.
plan the presentations for next year.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's why we wanted,
To try to,
Right.
yeah,
And what we can do is we can, maybe that's how I should do it, focus on the needs, the yes and no's, which is very easy, and then the main needs of, presentations, they're saying, and the other stuff could be.
and then you could, usually like comments, and open-ended questions. I know I worked as a research assistant, and what we would do is set up categories, and then tally them under those categories. You kind of do a sampling, and then you set up your categories as to where they fall, and then, use it from there, so you find the themes.
So according to districts, you guys are gonna go through it for the main meeting, so we could decide on the future presentations? Is that how you guys wanna do it?
I want to see my staff. You guys are from Ontario, Montclair, probably.
So I think Chino's coming.
You're gonna need a helper.
Well, and you may be able to recruit other people back in your district, or if you have other, parent groups that you work with, too.
It's a great way to bring other parents in too.
Okay, so Karen, so you're gonna make a
Spreadsheet.
spreadsheet
let
of
everybody know when it's ready.
sometime, email it to us?
Mhm.
And-
So we're going to take those with us then.
You don't have to right now.
When would we come?
Well, once I get the
When you have the
spreadsheet,
cart.
Yeah.
once you get the spreadsheet done, then I can say it's available. You can even, if you brought a few people, I can even get you hooked up into our lab upstairs, where 3 or 4 of you guys can plug away.
If you wanna give us a whole package, because we could meet with Diane and other
I have no
people
problem
from
if you want.
PBS.
Well, we can do that at the end, and I know we gotta get going because we're on over to it.
Standing committees, there hasn't been any standing committees because of a lack of quorum, and I understand, we all work, we all have our duties, and I don't know how to make it easy for you guys to be at the standing committee meetings.
Well, now Martina, I don't think I was part of the executive committee. I know you FYI'd me in your email and you talked about the issues I was having. But do you try to get it appeared to me that you would establish a date and a time, but there wasn't any discussion to find out what everybody's schedule was like. And I know that's hard. Usually a committee chair will just say, okay, this is when I'm available. And
No, the thing is, I can't communicate with you, with a lot of you, I communicate with one of you because of the Brown Act.
okay. So maybe what we need to talk about is when we're available, so that a meeting isn't established that doesn't work for anyone but there.
Okay.
Plus, I think you need more than a week's time. Most people, my calendar's at least a month out. And so you need to plan those ahead.
So, well, your calendar's not. The executive committee, which is the vice chair, the chair-elect, and Sharon.
What is it, are you saying that we have meetings?
The executive committee meets.
And the
What
quorum
days
would
are
be
you
2 of you.
available, nights, days?
What you could do is, Martina, is you could give me dates that you want to meet.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send it out to everybody. They come back to me, their availability, and then you'll be able to know if you can set it or not.
Okay.
We're not talking about any agenda items, so there's
No.
no Brown Act violations there. It's just getting a sense of who's available, who's not, and is it worthwhile posting this and going forward with it.
Right, because I usually hold it in Ontario, which would be way closer for you to attend. And you too, Edith.
But not, maybe not for, Sharon.
Oh, yeah. Sylvia.
She's out tomorrow.
And Sylvia too.
Oh,
But if your school is open to a meeting room, we'll go to your school.
I hope you get good gas.
Okay,
For me, I just need to get it.
Say again?
I said, I hope you get good gas mileage.
No,
You know, everybody seems like
I'm
they're
talking about
driving
central
slow.
school, okay? Our schools.
Oh,
Is
Central
it
School?
happening close a lot?
Yeah, it's,
Will this be
It's
monthly, happening monthly, or what's, or when needed?
when we need it.
Oh,
When you,
And I think we need it, more often than these business
So
meetings.
do you want to keep it on a Tuesday? Because obviously people are here
no,
Tuesday.
she's had it on any day, so she'll pick some dates. I'm sorry, but just to move this on, because we're on,
Yeah.
after our talk time. We got facility people that are supposed to be on the clock.
Okay, so Martina, you're going to let her know, she'll let.
Yeah.
So you'll email me dates, I'll get it out to the executive committee, and they'll get back to me, and then we'll know it's or not, who's available in enough time to also post the 5 days so they get the agenda and the 72 hours so the public has it, okay?
Okay.
And I'm assuming mornings are not good for you.
Good idea.
And if
Good.
I can ask if you could maybe table the parent handbook and,
I would suggest that, you really focus on completing the parent survey and then move the parent handbook
To
out.
see what needs to
another
be
week,
incorporated.
the next week, once you're and the survey would inform you too about what needs to be in the handbook.
Right, and I totally understand we're out of time, but once again, the parent handbook has been here like how many years already?
Right, but once again, we had input from the public throughout the whole meeting and probably not a good use of meeting time, so that might also be something we want to agree to hold to.
I can have it in the agenda first.
So if someone wishes to adjourn,
And remember, pass these out, flyers, for their aquarium.
But she sent an email.
oh, but.
Would you send that to the aquarium? You know the email you sent to us? Did you get one? So it wasn't just
anybody that has ever signed up for CAC member or CAC guest.
Okay.
2 years?
Anybody second it?
So are the school districts getting it?
Marcel? No, I did not copy these out. That's a lot of money.
So it's not emailed to the director who could then send it to the teachers? But you said you got it.
I got it. I could forward it to my
And
school
you-
district, I could forward an email, I got the email.
That's great.
But that's only Upland, but I can certainly,
No, I didn't want it.
I could email it to my school, but I didn't know why I did that. Or something, yeah. I did get it, so I could certainly have it.